I feel like there are very few movies that you leave the theater with the same feeling and the same impact that you leave watching it 2 years later at home. You know what I mean? The first movie in my head that I think of when I just said that is Matt Reeves' The Batman. I mean, that movie kicks ass in theaters. I remember being so excited for that movie because I'm a huge Batman fan, and like going with my friends to see it, like a little skeptical because Robert Patterson, like how are we get Patterson? Is that it? Whatever. It's like he's the Batman, it's the Twilight guy, it's Cedric Diggory, bro. Like, is that gonna be my Batman? You know what I mean? But then you leave that theater and you're like, okay, Cedric who? Sorry, that's Batman. You know what that right there? That's Bruce Wayne. Team Edward? Team I don't Team Bat. Yeah, what if there were bat people in Twilight, dude? Plot twist. Man Bat in Twilight. Hold. Okay, no, but seriously. The Batman is an incredible film. Incredible movie. It is the definitive version of the Batman in my head when it comes to the silver screen. It's so good in every respect. And I think every single person in this room, oh wait, that's only me, is excited for the Batman Part 2. Or, whatever they're going to call it. Because Matt Reeves kind of has a history of doing the prefix thing. But, either way, I'm going to watch the movie, so. And either way, whatever I say, the movie's going to be good. Or at least, oh my goodness, I hope so. Because I said the same thing about Joker 2 and it was horrible. But, oh man, I'm not even going to go there. I think if they want to truly elevate this movie, however, I think they should really pick a villain from the Batman catalog, because there are so many amazing villains you could pick from. I mean, even ones that we have already seen incredible adaptations of would be amazing to see. Just please no Joker. We have enough Joker. Everyone agrees we have enough Joker. Like, I'll let the Joker cameo slide in the first movie, but that I'll barely let it slide. Okay? Only for the fact that I like the fact that his misformations are like, the makeup is really good. That's the only reason I'm going to let it slide. It's not cool, bro. We're sick of the joke. But I think, really, there are so many great villains to pick from. And bogging ourselves down with these, quote, realistic villains, because Matt Reeves' Batman is supposed to be more grounded, more gritty. Look, man. We've already seen enough of that, I think. We had the whole Christian Bale series. We had the Christopher Nolan films. Those are very gritty. Those are very down to earth, Like, you can watch those movies. And I think for what the Batman is, it's great. But I really think if they... And I've seen this sentiment echoed. I've seen this sentiment echoed with a lot of fans. I think if they really bite the bullet and pick a villain who's way more fantastical, who's way more... I don't want to say outlandish, but, I'm talking about the freaks. I'm talking about Man-Bat. Like I was talking about him earlier. I'm talking about, Mr. Freeze, I think would work incredibly well. Although he's, pretty outlandish, right? I think Mudface could make an amazing villain. Like, truly. But I think that, like, I'm just a little bit worried they're like, the studio might not let it. Because I have a feeling Matt Reeves might want to do that. But I'm not sure if the studio would allow him because it's supposed to be the more grounded. But, like, what people don't really understand about Batman is that, like, that's kind of what makes Batman awesome. Those more fantastical elements. Like, and I mean, come on. Taking this Bruce Wayne and this Batman specifically, who's, like, very grounded, and pushing him into something that's, like, way out of his comfort zone that would get him to question his whole reality. Like, imagine if he's going up against a villain like Man-Bat. Like, your entire worldview would just be like, whoa, okay, we actually know nothing about what's going on here. And I think bringing that to the silver screen in a realistic way is incredibly captivating to me. I would love to see something like that so much. I'd love, love, love it.
No, but actually though, please, 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 no Joker though, guys. Like, I'm not joking though. Like, if we get a Joker movie, guys, please just don't do the Joker. Like, I'm so over it, guys. Please.
I think if I had to pick one, I would probably go with Mr. Freeze. Because I think his story is so captivating. And, like, it would be so cool to see that, like, brought to the big screen in a respectful way to the character and a respectful way to the source material. And there are a lot of great comics you could pull from for this story. I mean, if you want to just go like if you want to go down that route, there are tons of great options you could pick specifically for Mr. Freeze. And I think that would lead really well into, people's biggest issue with Bruce Wayne, which is like, oh, he's a billionaire. Why doesn't he just give his money with the resource? It's because, well, we want to see him beat people up. But also, that's a good opportunity to have him put his money into the resources of Gotham City. Because presumably Mr. Freeze's wife, Nora, would be screwed over by that healthcare system or that system that's in place. And I think Bruce realizing that, like, okay, maybe what I can do to help isn't only in beating dudes up, as fun as that is. Maybe the true help is in the financial aspect of this, and that could also lead perfectly into this Bruce Wayne caring more about his business, like I think it's basically canon that, like, this Bruce doesn't know what he's doing. Like, he's very young, yes, and that's part of the character, but I think that could set up so well into him caring more about the business so that he can generate more money, so that he can donate more money and truly help out Gotham in ways more than just being Batman, Truly unlock his Bruce Wayne side, not just his Batman side. Now, all that being said, that all sounds great, and that is my hope for what the next movie will be. But I have a feeling that they already have a plan for this movie, and they already have a villain set in mind, and I have a feeling they had this villain set in mind when they were making the first movie as well. And that is the Court of Owls. I think the next villain will be the Court of Owls. There's a really good clip, I'll see if I can find it, of Paul Dano, the guy who plays the Riddler in The Batman. They're talking about their favorite Batman comics, and he mentioned I can't remember! No! But yeah, he straight up says, bro, you gotta go read The Court of Owls. It's like one of the best books. And he's not wrong. It is one of the best books. And along with that, I feel like I've definitely seen Matt Reeves somewhere talk about The Court of Owls. But, yeah, I think, and I do think that is the route they're going to go down. And I think that is going to make a very good story. Because they're all right. The Court of Owls is awesome, and I would love to see them adapted properly to the big screen, man. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it for our second video here. I just want to real quick say, thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. I mean, I never expected I'd be saying anything like this in my life, but I just made that video as just for fun. I was just gonna send it to my friends, and like that's it. And it ended up getting like over 1,000 views. So like, thank you guys genuinely so much for that. There were a lot of really nice comments. I read all of them. I really appreciate it. To the 3 people who disliked that video, by the way, I will find you. Like, there are ways that I can find. Did you know that on the YouTube analytics? I will find you. That first person that disliked, you're not safe, little bro. You're not safe. But yeah, and everyone who subscribed, thank you. There is definitely more to come like this, and I'm working on some more videos. Yeah, it's basically just going to be me talking about shit that I want to talk about. I don't think there's going to be a big, like, through line here, The next video I'm cooking up is a speedrunning video, so it's not about movies or anything like that. But yeah, thank you guys for checking this one out. And cool. Hope you guys check out the next one. Thanks, y'all.